Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator, where I left off in Twin Falls in the last episode, and I am still here in this cozy little town, even though we are a little bit on the foggy side today. And as you can see, I picked up these Clamshell Buckets in a double trailer today, and we will make our way towards Nevada this time, if I can get my... Oh, I made a mistake of forgetting to couple. And what was I saying? Yeah, we will make our way towards Nevada, specifically Reno. So we have a little bit of a longer trip ahead of us, but hopefully the weather will clear up and there's some nice view to enjoy. Oh,
turn left.
and here are some freshly baked homeowners, I guess. We just bought this nice little house with their hard-earned money. Yeah. Nice burgers just for us. Yes, and today it's a Sunday by time recording this. Snowy Moon has a free weekend or a free Sunday to try the Snowy Moon reshading and stuff. And I thought, let's give it another try. However, it was unfortunately the same problem I had the last time. The game ran pretty smoothly, although I think I got maximum of 80, mid-80s frames per second.
Get ready to turn right.
But on OBS or on the recording in
turn
OBS,
right.
I got another extreme slideshow, so it's the same like last time, where it's absolutely unusable to make a video out of it. So it was a short pleasure, and I think Snowy Moon is just not for my Linux setup, so I'll leave it behind. And I think the shaders here in Project Next Generation aren't that bad as
Keep left
well, so
and then turn left.
it could be worse.
Turn left.
Also, since I'm on 1.57 now, I had to rearrange a few of the mods, which includes the Grimes seasonal mod, which unfortunately is not compatible yet. I tried it, but
keep right
I
and then
fell
turn right.
into quite a few holes in the road, so that was
turn
that.
Right.
Project Next Gen, on the other hand, did a pretty good job for updating their stuff to 1.57, including an autumn update. However, it's only in the Euro Trucks simulation package, so I had to remove the season in ATS, and we are just going with the weather mod and Project Next Gen and a few other tiny things like the real companies and traffic stuff, as well as I think I've got the improved trees again, so this time they won't conflict with the seasonal mod. Yeah. And that's about the state of my game at this moment. Still works fine, looks fine. Omiji looks fine as always.
Get ready to turn left.
Even she doesn't put on her seatbelt.
Turn left.
I wonder what kind of drunk guy made these center lines. Could have been me, probably. With my shaky hands. Yes, and on another great news for the trucking community, in December 4th, I think it was December 4th, SCS will drop the next American Truck Simulator
Go straight on.
DLC, and Louisiana will be our destination after that. So in preparation for the new DLC, I will head towards my home base, Las Vegas, first, and after that I will go on and make my way towards the east once again. I have to figure out where Louisiana is exactly, and I have to admit I'm not that sure, but I believe it should be around the east, south, southeast part from our current available American map, so probably I think it was Louisiana, and then something like the what's it called, swampy area, right? But I'll leave it to the people who are better in geography than I am, and maybe to Google Maps to check it out later. Anyways, we can finish off this year with one last DLC in American Truck Simulator, as well as Euro Truck Simulator. And it seems we have hit the jackpot in the geographical sense and in the nice sense of getting great content in both of these truck games. And then maybe I guess we get another nice Christmas event, which I'm looking forward to as well. So SCS keeps us absolutely busy throughout the last month of the year. sure why the general air supply is not air supplying. If that's 0, but usually if it's 0 we should get a warning, but who knows. We are able to drive, and that's all that counts. And maybe some trucks just have these little errors here and there. And the fog
Go straight on.
doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon, which is unfortunate. But we can live with it. And damn, I really want to put some kind of plushy covers over my MOZA pedals because they are freaking cold at this time. And with only socks, it's torture. Even a truck wash would be great if this was something you could actually use.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
And we have one of those famous Greyhound buses. From what you see in movies and stuff, I rather prefer the Japanese highway buses. They come in such great, comfortable variations, and yeah. But if you want to be cheap, you can also get something like the Greyhound buses with like unadjustable, pretty hard seats to go from one place to the other. I used them very often when I was not living in Japan, but rather having my once a year summer holiday trip for 3 weeks. And at that time it was the cheapest and best way to get from A to B throughout the country, and we can bypass, which is nice. And it even saves you 1 night of hotels, which is also great. But of course you are not really well rested after 1 night of bus driving, and you have to stop pretty regularly for the bus drivers' driving time. But thinking about the price and all compared to the bullet trains, it's well worth the little inconvenience. Even now with my girlfriend, we often like to take bus tours to somewhere, which is absolutely great. You don't have to think about which trains to ride, just sit in, get the driver to do their thing, and get to your place where you want to be. And that's very, very stressless and yeah, relaxing.
Go straight on.
Yesterday we have been to Christmas markets, and yeah, basically by the end of November, Japan embraces the German Christmas market style, which is great for me as well, because there are quite a few German Christmas market foods available, as well as like German beer and hot wine and stuff, although the prices are absolutely ridiculous right now, especially with the cheap yen. Everything that's imported is just horribly expensive. But I got my tasty beer, even if it was way too expensive. And it was nice to have a taste of Germany once in a while. And we finished it up with a little zoo visit and a nice steak to round off the evening before we went home. And it's been quite a while since I had a steak, mainly because yeah, the doctors advised against not fully thoroughly cooked meat in the first year after the transplantation, because yeah, parasites and stuff. Now I can indulge once in a while, because we gotta be honest, a thoroughly cooked steak is not tasty at all. It has to be at least medium rare. Then we can talk. And we found a nice small shop in Reno where we went to the zoo and thought let's go for it, and it was absolutely tasty, also not too expensive, basically all the good stuff. So that was a nice day off, enjoying a little bit of Tokyo for fun and not only for work, as I usually do.
Go straight on.
Another day, another money ripped off from the bank. Alright, we are talking about money. I got the big cab now to make our truck look even better. And that also was a little expense, so
Go straight on.
gotta earn that money again. And hopefully my stuff is doing their best as well. And on the gaming side, I finally finished the last achievement in Bastion. It was like the score attack mode where I had to get 1 million points if I'm not misremembering it, and I finally got it done. And one more game off of the list. I started playing it way back and eventually stopped for some reason or another. And it's really a nice feeling to get the Steam backlog even a little bit down. Although I guess for every one game I get off the backlog, I get about 10 games new. But such is life in the Steam universe, it seems. And looking at the internet, I'm not the only one who has this going on. But this month I think I was pretty low with my spending, but I should go even lower for the sake of my wallet and the Steam backlog. But some of the spicy games I had on my wish list were on sale, so I just went for it. Although one of those was pretty bad. But you can't always have the good ones. Have a big accident like this in quite a while. So after Bastion, I went back to another game I started and I didn't finish, and it's Rising. But unfortunately I had to start over from scratch because the latest updates, or the latest big update, made my save game incompatible with the new update. So make a new character, make a new game, and I already came quite far, but still a long way until I reach the place I left off. But it's a fun game, so no problem there. And the experience from the first gameplay helps a lot with many of the bosses, which I can get easier than the last time. But now we have roadworks ahead. We get full experience today. Traffic accidents, road works. So what's next? That was a very short road work. Somebody is getting tired. But looking at the ETA, I think I'll pull through without taking a break. It's only one in-game hour left, and we have 1:30 until penalties kick in. So let's just roll with it. Maybe get some fresh air in to keep the hardiness away. The rain, and fortunately it looks fine. And I discovered Reno. Nice. Only one city to go here in the silver state of Nevada. I wonder why it's called the Silver State. I'd go out on a whim and say because there used to be much silver to be had.
Keep right, and then exit right.
It could be wrong.
Exit right.
I'm getting tired,
right.
And the roads are getting slippery.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn turn left. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
And the pop-ups are coming in. But we are almost at our goal, and I'm taking a break after that, so
Go straight on.
no problem there.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
And the fog is getting dense again.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Maybe we took the wrong
Turn left.
exits.
It's all over.
That was not nice. Ready for unloading. That's what I like to hear. So we did it. Clamshell buckets from Twin Falls in Idaho to Reno in Nevada. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like, maybe even subscribe to my channel, and I hope we'll meet each other again for another video. Until then, have a great time and see you. Bye!